Studio. Of course, you'll be giving us more updates in the course of the day on that story. Meanwhile, Education Cabinet Secretary Amina Mohamed has summoned council chairmen of all 31 public universities and colleges for a crisis meeting today over the ongoing lecturers' strike. The meeting is set to discuss the best way to handle the strike, which has paralyzed learning in some of the universities. The strike has persisted even after court order that the strike is unprotected. The meeting comes just 2 days after the Interpublic University Council's consultative forum announced a crackdown on university staffs who fail to report back to work today. It is expected that starting today, public universities will implement disciplinary measures against workers who fail to resume duty. Amina Mohammed says the government is determined to address the strikes and send students back to university. Let's listen in.
I wish to address a few issues relating to our higher institutions of learning. And I'll begin by first confirming to you that our government is very keen on enhancing the quality of learning in our public universities. In that connection, as you are aware, the Commission for University Education released results of a quality audit for all universities and constituency colleges, and they did this last year. The audit revealed both strengths and weaknesses of our universities and colleges in their quest to guarantee high-quality education outcomes. I commend today all those institutions that have already put in place measures to address the gaps that were highlighted in the audit report. I urge all universities to fully embrace the spirit of reforms and to continually review programs in order for us to achieve high standards of teaching and of learning. The Ministry will offer all support that is necessary, but will also not hesitate to take on institutions that fail to implement necessary reforms, including, as you may have seen by now, by withdrawing their charters. Secondly, over the past month, we have experienced an industrial action by both teaching and non-teaching staff in some of our public universities. The courts have already spoken. They have provided direction on how the dispute should be resolved, and it should be done through the Ministry of Labour. Additionally, the Interpublic Universities Council's consultative forum directed all staff to resume duty today to pave way for dialogue. The Ministry welcomes the decision of the court and further supports the directive of the Interpublic Universities Council's consultative forum. We are ready to engage, and I assure all stakeholders of the government's determination to come up with a lasting solution to the perennial standoffs arising from CBAs every so often.